Leroy Jenkins, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. You are now tuned in to the Emergency Landing Podcast with Chris and Mo, and maybe Justin, maybe not. You know the drill at this point. But we are here after yet again another week, another Jets loss. The Jets dropped to 0-3 by the score of 29-27. Will McDonald made one of the coolest plays you'll ever see, blocking a field goal and then returning it for a touchdown. Returning it for a touchdown. But unfortunately, all for naught because Baker Mayfield basically completes one pass after the kickoff with these new kickoff rules. Baker Mayfield completes one pass to Emeka Egbuka, and they were in field goal range. They, our defense can't stop a nosebleed, and they get closer and they kick the field goal, and that's that. The first 3.5 quarters of this game were, pretty fucking bad. It was pretty sloppy. Well, at the beginning, both teams were playing pretty sloppy. Like there was that one Bucs drive. I think it was the first Bucs drive where, like, every play it seemed like
they had two penalties.
Yeah, and then like
we ended up with a field goal. That was it.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a rock fight in the first quarter, and then second quarter, Bucs started to pull away. The back-breaking Tyrod Taylor pick six at the end of the half, which in hindsight was kind of the difference in the game. Continuing to get boat raced in the third quarter, and then finally like garbage time hits in the fourth. They get a couple of garbage timey touchdowns. One that Alan Lazard almost dropped, and then they get a couple of garbage timey touchdowns, and a crazy miracle play to almost actually end up winning that game. But in the end, it's another loss for the New York Jets. Aaron Glenn danced. People feel all different types of ways about the things he does. It's kind of exhausting at this point, all the discourse. I mean, it was the same dance he did like when he housed the pick six, like when he was playing. So I don't see what the big deal of is that. I mean, people got mad because he clapped at the end of the game, which don't really know what he was clapping at. I would say that probably a worse look than the whole dancing thing. If you want to nitpick anything as far as body language goes, but personally, I don't give a shit about that. I think he's still got a lot to learn, but I think it's impossible to really be putting anyone on the hot seat after 3 games, unless it's Steve Wilkes. What are your thoughts on this game and everything?
I mean, like, I don't know. I just thought the shit was funny when he started dancing, to be honest. And I mean, what else are you? Because Solid would cheer for the defense when they made fucking points.
Solid cheered for the defense. When he first got there, and then the longer it went, the more blank stare and mopey he got, and like the same people that were mad about Aaron Glenn dancing and clapping and whatever, the same people that said Robert Saleh didn't show enough emotion. So it's like, I don't know what's the right amount of emotion for those people.
I mean, it's always going to be an argument because like there's no W on the board. That's why.
Until the W's start, it's always going to be.
That's the only thing I can tell you. But
until the W's start, you're still the same old Jets.
100%.
Especially when these 3 games like pretty much you had 2 last second, losing on 2 last second field goals, and then getting your doors blown off. So three very Jetsian losses at that.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't want to make excuses because I was already down on the team before, but you're playing 3 playoff teams at least that made the playoffs last year, and now you're going to play Miami, who's been dog shit as well. So, I, I mean, is it really going to be that? Depending on how that outcome of the game comes out, then you're really going to see who the Jets are.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find out a lot more about the Jets against Miami. Like if they come out and they look like they did like in the Buffalo game, then then I might start to think, okay, this is like a 2-win team. If they look, I think if they have a competitive loss, that's also pretty concerning. Because like at that point, it's like, all right, like yeah, you had competitive losses against the Buccaneers, who I think the Buccaneers are a Super Bowl contender. Honestly,
They're definitely a a decent playoff contender
yeah,
for sure.
no, they're definitely a playoff team, and they're definitely good.
Yeah,
But I genuinely believe they could compete for a Super Bowl.
yeah, because I think they have a really even last year I thought they had a really good defense, and I like
Yeah,
their defense over like everybody's. To be
it
at
is
least
pretty
the way
good.
they played, at least the way they played, like with Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good last year,
yeah.
and they lost. I don't know who they lose to, the Eagles or the
They lost to the
Rams.
Commanders in the first round.
Was it Commanders? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, and the Commanders were like an anomaly that year. So I don't. I mean, the Commanders are a different story this year, but um, I did like the Bucks. Well, seeing how the Bucks played, they gave every chance to us, and we still couldn't capitalize on it. Even with
yeah.
like a depleted O line, Baker didn't even look that good, and Mike Evans was dropping passes, and we still couldn't
And he got
fucking win
hurt.
the game. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he got hurt, and
yeah. And I
I
mean
mean there
Baker.
were like two what like I don't want to cut you off, two big plays. The one to Ibuka where he had the one handed catch, that was one play that kind of helped them, and then I think there was another one. I'm forgetting what it was, but
Yeah,
that play already helped them, and then the interception from Tyrod before the half didn't help either, and that might
no,
have contributed to it. But
no. I
I
mean
mean,
Baker didn't play. Baker didn't play his best game on Sunday. He
no,
was like, passing wise, he was pretty average. I mean, but like, it seemed like whenever he needed to make a play, that he always did. Part of that
yeah,
is
at the end of
that
the game,
Yeah, and I mean, I guess part of that was like, yeah, at the end of the game, but even throughout the game, like, it seemed like anytime they needed a third down conversion, he got
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, he always he always seemed like he got, he would break containment and get a run for a first down, or that he would just find someone, or we commit a stupid penalty. Like our defense can't get off the field. Our defense can't, they can't cause turnovers. So it's tough to win that way when your offense is also like not consistent enough, and it's still like, your offense is very depleted, and you're still like kind of finding yourself, and I think trying to figure out your identity on offense. So I mean, we know that the
hmm
Jets are a run first team, but like, I thought that they were a little more, balanced this week with Tyrod, and obviously when you fall behind quickly, you have to throw more. But it's right now. It feels like we don't really have even like a like the like workhorse like RB1 to really carry the load offensively. I mean, Breece had, and like the Bucs do have a really good run defense, but like Braylon Allen only rushed for 30 yards, I think, on like 6 attempts, which I guess is actually, that's actually pretty good. That's 5 yards a carry. But it seems like anytime, it's weird. It seems like anytime you bring in Braylon Allen for like what what you intended his purpose to be, like, like getting a yard on like 3rd or 4th and 1 or 3rd and 4th or 2. It seems like anytime you bring him in for that purpose, he gets stuffed. But when you actually just give him the ball on like 1st and 10 or 2nd and 9, it seems like he does a lot better. And Breece, Breece just can't. Like, Breece had 9 carries for 21 yards, and I think 15 of them were on like 1 run. So he had a pretty bad day running. He did have a few targets and a few catches like in the passing game, which really more of what his forte is, I think, anyway.
I mean, look, it's hard to start the creative like playmaking or at least play calling when you're this is your first year really play calling in the
Angstrad's doing a
NFL.
good job though. Like, even in this game, and I thought,
Yeah, I don't think he's bad. I'm just saying, like, okay, it's your first year actually play calling in the NFL, not
yeah,
like the UFL, because he
right.
I
But I
know he
mean,
play called in the UFL before, but I mean, like,
I don't think Angstrad is the problem, because the receivers are getting open.
yeah, no,
You
they
don't
are,
really have, like,
and
even the bad receivers are still like, they're still getting schemed open.
mhm.
You're
No,
just not hitting
I
them.
don't think he's the problem. I think it's well, I feel like the play calls are fine, but when he wants to call them the
Like, the timing
is
of
the
the plays
issue.
that he's
Right,
calling.
right.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love that. Todd Bowles was like basically zero blitzing us the whole game, and there was no screen pass or like no like
Yeah,
quick adjustment to
none.
that.
And there should always be somebody open because every good offense has somebody at least in the flat ready to catch the ball.
Especially if they're sending
Especially if you get like Jameer Gibbs would be one person who'd be out there just ready, if for example. But um, overall, I mean, the receivers suck.
like
Like,
we have one legitimate like NFL receiver. Like,
yeah, and
I don't
everybody
know if
else
Lazard
would be
dropped
like
that
a
pass or
wide
not.
receiver 3 or 4 on any other team.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, you're asking them to be like a combination of these guys to be like wide receiver 2. Like, I don't know who the wide receiver 2 even is, like,
Not
on the
not
depth chart
even
at this
not
point.
even like you want 2 wide receiver 1s on one team.
Yeah.
That's what helps because it's like, okay, that's what confuses the defense. It's like, okay, who are we going to cover? It's like hard to do because that's why I don't know if you've been watching because I've been watching because I really had no choice. AJ Brown hasn't been doing shit, and all the passes have been going to Devontae Smith.
He finally didn't. AJ Brown finally have a big game
Yeah, he
last week.
finally did that after week 3 in week 3.
Yeah, I know the first 2 games, like, he barely. I think he got like 1 target in the first game, and I think he got
Yeah,
like 2 or 3 against the
which
Chiefs.
yeah, and I mean, look, it's new offense. They still have to adjust to it. Even the running backs have to do the same thing. But I mean, O line. I don't honestly. Everyone says the O line has been like up and down. I thought they've been like decent
Yeah,
just because of how
um,
young they are.
yeah. I feel like they're like the metrics seem to be against Olu Fashanu right now. I think that Armand Membu has been really good, and I think
It's always
Pittman.
gonna be. It's always going
Tippmann's
to
been
be
fine.
Mastrolia.
I think
Pittman's been all
John
right. Yeah.
Simpson's been solid.
Mm-hmm.
And Fashanu's had a little bit of ups and downs, but I
Yeah.
agree that the whole line has overall been pretty good.
Yeah. It's going to take, it's only been 3 weeks. It's going to take at least half the season for them to really gel and like build chemistry. But
Yeah.
that's, I
And
don't
now the
know.
season's over, so they can take their time doing
I
it.
mean, it's whatever. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. Because the next 5 weeks, if we're projecting, there are like what, two winnable games
2 or
that
3.
should be winnable.
I mean, Miami should be
That's
winnable.
5.
I think Dallas is a winnable game, especially if CeeDee Lamb isn't playing.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up.
Yes, Justin's here. I think Broncos
Look,
is
all right.
probably a loss,
I
but
don't know how
also
this shit
like
going
Bo
on.
Nix might stink now,
Ah,
so maybe not. But I don't see
I
us
don't know.
beating Denver. Panthers. I think the Panthers are the next game after that. I think we could beat the Panthers. And I mean, we
They
could beat the
just
Bengals.
tore
We could
up
beat the Joe
Atlanta.
Burrow-less Bengals.
They did. But Atlanta looked like shit.
Atlanta does look like shit.
Yeah, they lost 30-0 to the Panthers. I mean, division
That's
games.
sad.
Division games
That's
are always
sad.
weird.
Yeah. I mean,
But
yeah, division games are weird. That's why I don't know what the fuck is gonna I have
yeah, I
no
really don't know
idea
what
what's
to
gonna
expect on
happen with
Monday.
Miami. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have no idea. Because both
I
teams
don't know.
suck.
I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be a shootout with like no defense played. Like because neither team really
Yeah,
has defense.
you would think so. But I mean, who
Like
has
I
the
think like
advantage then?
if we're gonna beat Miami, like our
Is
offense
Tyrod
needs to
playing?
be like how it was against Pittsburgh, where we're
I don't
like
know who's gonna be the quarterback. I don't even know.
Yeah, is
Do we
Fields
know?
yeah,
back?
I don't
I'm
know.
not
I mean, we'll
certain.
probably get more clarity on that like tomorrow and as the week goes on, like when they start practicing. I think if Fields is healthy, like I think Fields is going to be the quarterback. Like I don't think
Yeah,
Yeah,
he will be.
without doubt.
Tyrod didn't
Yeah.
do nearly enough to like create a quarterback controversy or take the job
No.
from him. Even
No.
the getting him
Dude,
back into the game, I would attribute that more to
dude
like
is
garbage time.
36 years old.
Yeah, so I mean, no, it's
he's trying to stay as a second string.
yeah.
I
If
don't.
Fields is healthy,
Yeah,
Fields is going to play.
I think he's no. You said it perfectly. He's comfortable where he's at. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is mentor. That's it.
that's
That's
where
it.
he's been his
That's
whole
it.
career, and he's made a fine life and a fine living doing so.
Yeah, he's comfy
Yeah.
doing so. He doesn't have to worry about injuries and he gets paid. Not as
Yeah,
well
I
as a
mean, when he
starting
does
quarterback,
play, he
but
generally does get hurt. So,
well, yeah.
and he's always, he'll always be like, everyone's favorite player on whatever team he's on, because it's like, oh, like put in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyrod, like
Put in
he can't be
Tyrod.
worse than whatever we got now. When he's behind the bad quarterback.
Yeah. I
That's true.
mean, we ain't
That is
lying.
true. Shit. That positive
All right,
aggressive.
Justin. What do you think about the loss?
Yeah, how did you feel about watching that game?
I wasn't a fan. Not gonna lie, I turned off. I
No
didn't watch the
shit.
third quarter. I turned
You,
off. I turned it off. I switched it to what fucking game was I watching for the third quarter?
the Steelers Patriots
Uh,
game?
no, I didn't put that on. It was fuck.
Eagles Rams.
No, it wasn't the Eagles Rams. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
can't even
think
think of that.
what 1 o'clock games were like good that you would have watched it. Did you watch Packers? Was it Packers Browns?
Colts Titans.
Oh, okay. You're
What I
watching
Colts
Danny
Titans.
Dimes.
Yeah. Mostly because I wanted to watch Danny Dimes. I want to see what the fuck he's doing because I haven't watched any of his games this season.
Yeah,
so
I haven't
was
watched
like,
any of the Colts and I know he's been like playing well and the Colts like
Yeah.
have barely even punted this season, but I'm still kind of
But-
waiting for the other shoe to drop, but maybe if I actually see him play, maybe that'll change my mind. I don't know.
The game I watched, he didn't ball out. So
No,
I
and it
don't
was
know what
against
that
the
says.
Titans too, who are
Yeah.
So you
still a very bad
jinxed
team.
it. Well, they probably didn't even care about playing them hard.
No, they didn't. Did you, Taylor just ran all around the fucking
Yeah,
basically.
I
The game
had
was all
it.
about that.
Yeah, I had it on the 4 screen. I was just peeking in there every now and then, and they weren't doing shit.
No, they weren't. They weren't. They won the game, but I was hoping to see Danny Dimes throw some dimes. But then when I switched it back to the Jets, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, we can get back in the game, and then they blocked the fucking field goal. I was thinking maybe we actually do get this win. Maybe we get this.
I kind of knew right away that we left too much time.
Yeah.
Oh no, we definitely left too much time.
I mean,
I was just shocked that
Will McDonald did the wrong thing by scoring. Like, I think he did the right thing by scoring the touchdown. There was some arguments that maybe he should have went down at the
ran out of bounds.
Like, I don't, I don't trust the Jets to. I don't trust the Jets to gain a yard in that situation.
But in that situation, do you trust the Jets to gain a yard, or do you trust them to stop a team with a minute plus?
Neither.
So what the fuck do you want to do?
Neither.
See, in that situation, if
I let it play out the way it did. If it's up to me, I say if you block this field goal and you have a chance to score, just score. Don't fuck around.
I don't know. I think if he downed at the 1, that.
I mean, maybe if Fields was playing,
not even at the 1, maybe at the 10, and then run it twice and just run the clock.
I don't know about the 10. I'd say the 5 in that situation. The 5. I'm not giving us 10 yards to make up.
10 yards is too. I barely trust him to get the 1 yard.
I'd say 5.
You don't have
5 maximum. 5 maximum. You down it anywhere between
you
1 and the 5.
Damn, you don't trust Engstrand at all?
I trust Engstrand. I trust Engstrand for the receivers to get open. I don't trust either quarterback to make an accurate throw, and I don't trust. And if they,
what fucking difference does it make? You're losing anyway.
To catch it.
No, well, in that situation, we could have.
Sometimes you got to put it in your defense's hands.
Less than 30 on the clock. If we lose it with less than 30 on the clock and they have no timeouts, we might win that game.
Maybe.
Didn't they have 2 timeouts though?
Yeah, you use those 2 timeouts, or that I think they had.
No, the Bucks. We didn't have any.
We were.
I know. We didn't have any. The Bucks, if they use 2, that's first down, second down. Then you got third to.
Yeah, the Bucks didn't really use their timeouts till the Bucks didn't use their timeouts until they were already in field goal range and running down the clock.
Yeah,
I think they called the one timeout they called with 10 or 11 seconds. They ran another play and just centered the ball or whatever, and then they called timeout again with 3 seconds, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, well, fuck these moral victories.
Yeah, that's a term I could do without hearing about. Regardless of what
term?
End of the moral victories spectrum you fall on.
Moral victories. In moral victories, we're 2-1.
Yeah.
Exactly. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah. Are we really above moral victories though? We haven't had any real victories in 15 years.
Look, if we were 2-1,
no,
I still wouldn't say we're playoff bound, but the future looks optimistic. Right now, the future does kind of look optimistic. It kind of does. But
we were 2-1 last year.
If it was 2-1 and Buffalo was a win, then I feel optimistic.
Oh, if Buffalo was a win,
if we beat Buffalo,
I'd be saying we're beating everybody.
If we beat Buffalo, then all bets would have been off. We'd be looking Super Bowl tickets right now.
Shit, we're winning the division if we beat Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at the very
But no.
least planning for a home playoff game at MetLife.
Buffalo humbled us because we're a very one-dimensional team. If that gets stopped, then we falter.
They're also a much better team than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. But I mean, the Dolphins showed up against Buffalo. That's sad.
Yeah. That was also like a Thursday night game.
And that's why I think
Thursday
we're going to fucking
weird sometimes.
And Thursday night games are usually low-scoring games.
Yeah, but there was a pretty decent amount of scoring in that game. But also, the Miami was never really that in the game. I feel like every time. Well, I mean, they scored the first touchdown, but I feel like once Buffalo took control of the game, Miami was always playing catch up.
Yeah,
right.
which is expected, but it wasn't supposed to be that close as catch up.
No, they did, the Bills didn't cover the spread. The spread was 11.5, and they won by 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I feel like the Jets and Dolphins have our issues that if someone can stop our run game, we're fucked. Dolphins, if you stop the run game, they can still continue on and be competitive.
Well, I mean, there's only been it's been one team that couldn't, and we still lost.
What's that? Stop our run game?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it came down to the very end, and our offense couldn't take us. You're talking about the Steelers game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our offense couldn't.
Our defense did not stop 30 points.
Well, yes, you're right about that, but it did come down to our offense fourth quarter drive. That's something that every offense should be able to do. Our offense can't. So we faltered. If our offense was able to go and get the field goal, that's a win. That's a win.
Yeah. But look, our offense scored 30 points twice, and they still lost.
Yes, but it comes
doesn't
down
that say doesn't it come down to defense not stopping their team?
I do understand that, but not necessarily because defense can falter. Offense still needs to be able to put up more points.
Well, that's exactly why Bengals didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
they scored 40 fucking points every game.
If the Bengals defense was slightly better, they probably would have given Joe Burrow the MVP if they made the playoffs.
No shit.
Yeah, probably.
It should have been Lamar though.
That's I think it's a thin line where it's either defense fault or offense fault. In our case, it's offense fault. In Bengals' case, it's defense fault because their defense couldn't stop any team from scoring more than 30 points. Our defense is capable of doing
it. Okay. So would you say our defense is better than our offense?
I wouldn't.
I don't know. That's hard. That's hard to say. Our defense should be better than our offense, I'll say.
I think both are probably bottom 10 units, but right now the offense is better, and it's going to take some time for it to.
I think our defense shouldn't be bottom 10. Our defense should be top 15 if it's 15. Even if
they really don't have the depth is the problem.
Who on the defense
I'm talking about starting.
Good. Who on the defense looks good? The linebackers suck.
Sauce didn't even have a good game.
Sauce sucks. The only thing that looks good is maybe the D line.
Quinton Williams and Will McDonald
I think
have been playing well.
Yeah, no.
That's the only thing that's the only position group that looks good. Maybe the D line.
Now Quincy's hurt too. He's going to be out for 4 weeks.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's done.
Yeah, which that does suck. That does suck. But let me pose you guys a question. If our defense was capable of tackling, and I know this is clearly the point of defense in football, but if we nailed every first tackle, would you say our defense is better than you're saying it right now?
Shit. Every team would.
That's
be.
Our main. That's our main fucking
issue.
All right, I don't know why.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. So, all right, these linebackers that we have, right? They were solid guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there is a difference between Wilkes' defense and Salah's defense, right?
Yeah.
Would you say so?
Well, I didn't
Now,
even say they're more Ulbrich guys than Salas, but
Ulbrich,
yeah,
Salah, whatever.
same,
I
same.
mean,
Yeah,
they have the same mindset on how they want to run their defense, and then you
yeah,
have your Glenn and Wilkes.
yeah.
So here's the thing, and I realized this as soon as Wilkes was hired, and then they re-signed Sherwood, and I said that's interesting because I don't know if you remember, Sherwood was a safety that got converted to linebacker,
To linebacker. Yeah,
and we picked up Quincy. I don't know if we traded. I think we traded for him. I'm not sure,
I think we did
or
trade
he
for
that I don't
Quincy
remember.
for
because
Jacksonville,
he was on Jacksonville.
or was he a waiver claim?
He might have been one of them too. But
Don't remember.
here's the thing. With and I think I explained this in group chat before. Like Wilkes's defense, it's more like okay, wait and see. Where Salah's defense was take the leash
React.
off and just fucking go.
Yeah, yeah. Sal's defense was like, get the fucking quarterback.
It was just see ball, get ball. That's it.
Yeah,
React off of
And
gut
you can,
instinct.
yeah, exactly. And which is what worked with those players. I
Yeah,
don't think those players work the same way in this defense, and that's why I feel like they're not playing that good.
that's
Because one,
that's
it's their first
understandable.
year
That's something I
in
never.
this
I
defense.
didn't think about.
Yeah, no, it's 100% true because you can see the difference between how they played last year and how they play now.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's clearly evident.
we
Where
need.
like I think our pass rush isn't horrendous. It's similar to last season. There's not much of a change in that aspect. I think
Right.
the run stop.
I'm not even sure if we really have a pass rush. I think we just blitz whenever Steve Wilkes wants to blitz. It wasn't like
I feel like
Salah where
I almost feel
where
like
he
he
had a
doesn't
pass
blitz
rush.
enough,
Yeah, he doesn't.
especially considering like the layout of our offense. I don't think
I
he blitzes enough.
I'd agree there. I'd
All
agree
right,
there.
here's the
I
line with
think
me.
he thinks
I
that
think
our
Steve
line
Wilkes
can
sucks.
just get.
I think so too. It does feel eerily similar to Solid year one in the sense that like everyone just wants to fire the defensive coordinator. Like people have their disagreements about Glenn and other things, but everyone's kind of on the same page. That like if you're gonna start anywhere, like Steve Wilkes probably got to go.
This is the starting point.
Glenn could definitely find a way better coordinator than Steve Wilkes.
But
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
that's
so
where I think
easy to
Mo.
find a coordinator.
It's to your
yeah,
point where
defensive
the
coordinator.
players aren't the
Aren't built
players
for that
for his
defense.
defense, and he's not
Yeah.
building the defense around his players. He's building the defense around what he wants.
Yeah, like
And
I feel like
they only how many moves did they make on defense? They
So
signed what Stevens and then
Stevens, which is a
Cisco,
yeah,
terrible signing. Andre
and that was
Cisco.
like pretty much
and
that was it.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
And then they signed like two more defensive tackles.
yeah, well the
You know,
two DTs that we
Well,
traded
they've been
for
doing good.
they're actually pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been doing fine.
And I think
At least what I seen.
the
Like what's his name? Harrison Phillips, and then the
Har-
dude from Cleveland,
yeah,
Briggs. What was his name? Yeah, he
I
hasn't been bad.
yeah, no, they've been solid. And we also traded for Jarvis Brownlee today, the Titans corner. So
Yeah, I saw that.
a little bit of corner help, I guess. Judging by the way Titans fans were acting in the comment sections of the trade post, I would say that it might be a good trade for us.
Oh,
Because
really?
apparently he's like, he was like a day 3 pick that actually like turned into like a starter, and
Mhm.
Lord knows we can't hit on those. So
Well,
like we
Why they
might as well
trade him?
trade.
this is
Why the
the
fuck?
Titans we're talking about. So I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, well, what he's good enough for the Titans. He's not good enough for us.
no. He was picking
No,
Cam Ward off too much on practice, so they had to get
I'm
rid of him.
I'm saying like, all right, he's coming from the Titans. I feel like the Titans are worse than us.
No, yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They are. But I mean, like, in the sense of like cornerback depth, he's definitely like we're definitely not above trading for this guy.
Oh well, I mean, I hope he's better than Brandon Stevens because that
Yeah,
dude is fucking dog shit.
they should probably move Stevens to safety. Let Stevens and
Yeah,
let Brandon
I
Stevens and
mean,
Malachi Moore be the starting safeties, and give
Okay.
give Az Thomas some more playing time too, because he actually when he did play, like when Sauce got hurt and Azir Thomas had to play, like he looked like he belonged at the very least.
wait, say that again.
I was saying we need to give Az Thomas more
Az
playing.
Thomas, yeah, okay,
And
yeah,
because
yeah. No, I
he
agree.
actually looked like he belonged, like when Sauce got hurt
Right,
and he
because he only had what, like
he
5 plays or something.
yeah, but
Yeah, some shit like that.
it was
But
a good 5 plays, and I'd like to see more.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Um, who was it? Did I say no? Shit, God damn it! It just slipped my mind. Oh, Cisco. Oh no, that's who it was. Michael Carter. Michael Carter fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, Michael Carter too is falling off.
He is fucking dog shit.
He's falling
Like
off in a
I
big
think
way.
he fell off real bad, and I
He
think
fell
like
off.
he had like one good year, and I'm pretty sure it was his rookie year.
Well, he
And
was good. He was good his rookie year, and then he
he
was like
played, and
he
then
had like
maybe the
3.
second year.
He was good like his first. Like he was solid. He had some good games his rookie year. His second year and his third year, I thought he was like really good, like one of the top nickel corners in football. And then like last year he was not as good, and like this year he looks raw.
I think that was the Joe Douglas fuck you right there because he signed him
Yeah, I don't know
for
if it
3 years.
I don't know if it was because I don't know if it was like he got paid so he stopped trying, or if maybe
No,
like the scheme is
you
just like
never
good
know.
for him because there's no pass rush to. Maybe he's not as good as like a slot corner or a cover corner as the old defense made him look, because now like the pass rush isn't getting home, so he's getting cooked more.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
he's got to hold on longer. That's just sad. That's sad.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't
5
know,
seconds.
man. I think the dude, like, he's not rangy anymore. Like he used to be side to side, like
Yeah, he used to be
CJ
like all over
Mosley.
the place.
And now it's just like I don't know if the dude's like he has like a injury that's just lasting longer,
Yeah.
or I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but I don't know what the fuck is up with this dude. Yeah, and I don't know. I think he kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, right now he's definitely
I'd say it's a little too early to say that he sucks. Last
And
season
I think he does.
might have been a fluke, and he's just getting back into it. Maybe he starts showing promise next week.
These past 3 games, he
Maybe.
sucked too.
I agree. I'm saying just maybe he's getting into it. I highly doubt it. I'm just trying to play little devil's advocate here.
You always want to play devil's advocate.
that he does.
I'm saying
This
maybe
is
because I'm not ready to give up on him. I'm not ready to give up on him yet. By
this is
week,
all right. This is my problem with you. You always want to get attached to players.
yeah,
Why?
because everyone deserves their due.
Yeah, and you see it, and you still think there's some hope.
There's some hope.
And
There's
guess
some hope.
what? With this team, usually, guess what? It
There's
ain't
no
gonna work out.
But that's the problem with this team is I can't always blame the players. I can't always blame the players because the coaches
Well,
take a lot of the
and
fucking brunt.
and you just said the answer right there.
I mean, if he continues,
Coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, if he continues to
coaching
suck,
was elite and we still had these fucking issues, then I put a 100% on the players. It's never elite.
I mean, if he does continue,
Yep. Do we have a second?
The hacker cut out. Is it just me and you?
Yeah,
all right.
I think so.
All right. So here was my next topic. All right. You see how Pat Mahomes can play with any other player?
Yep.
And he can get any and still
and
even though this season he's been dog shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have anybody. Kelsey's old as shit. And the two dudes that he has,
his connection with Kelsey is fucking failing. It's bad because they had
but dude, this motherfucker is in love. He just want to get married and retire.
Yeah,
like everybody already knows that shit. Look, like Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. Worthy got hurt. Rashee Rice is suspended for like 6 games or some shit, or 4 games.
Not Brown. What's the other dude on their team?
Yeah, Hollywood Brown.
No. Forget Brown. The other dude on their team who's been
Juju.
No.
Juju's been doing. Juju's on there too.
Has been. No, he has been. I'm not trying to deny that. But there's another motherfucker. I think his name's Thornton. Maybe I'm thinking
I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, he's still doing it. Like, guess who? Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Making every receiver look good.
But that's the thing with a good quarterback. You don't need elite receivers. You just need that moment where a receiver gets open, or the receiver's going to get open, so that that's the hole you're going to hit.
I don't think that's the difference. Here, look. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hold on.
Wait. No. I just want to say the dude's name. Tyquan Thornton. Tyquan Thornton has been
okay. Yeah.
All right, go on.
But here's my thing. There is a point where a quarterback gets coached to where it doesn't matter who's coaching him anymore. Like Josh Allen. There is no point to where a coach needs to coach him anymore. They just call the plays. He can change them on his own. Josh Allen does that. Yeah. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Lamar Jackson could do the same fucking thing.
Yep.
And they could call plays on their own. Mahomes obviously can do that.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow can obviously do that.
I was about to say I don't know if Burrow's there yet. I haven't watched enough of his game. Maybe
I think Burrow is already there. The only thing with him is he gets hurt.
Yeah. No, he does get hurt.
I mean, he has a luxury because he has one of the best receivers in the league. That's it.
Yeah. But to me, if Burrow was at that level, he'd be calling audibles so that he can get the ball off before he knows his O line's gonna.
You don't think he does?
I don't know. I haven't watched enough Bengals games to say definitively.
Oh man, there is no excuse for you because I gave you DirecTV.
That is true. The Bengals just haven't had.
And you can even watch the games condensed to 30 minutes.
Yes. No. I've used it. I just haven't seen a Bengals game I want to watch, especially because Joe Burrow's out. If Burrow was playing, Browning's not bad. Honestly, I don't hate Browning as a quarterback.
He's not bad. No, he can win you games, but the thing is, Burrow's going to be out for 3 months.
Yeah.
Which they're fucked. And now I'm fucked in fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
I said, shit.
It's all right. In my dynasty, I lost Kittle, Aaron Jones Sr., and Mike Evans. And another motherfucker I got 4 people on IR right now.
Mike Evans is hurt?
Yeah, he's out for 3 to 4.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that shit hurts me.
Me too.
I'm trying to pick up Trey Tucker on the Raiders right now to fucking replace him. Other than that, I have Matthew Golden and D Hop. D Hop. I'm about to drop D Hop to pick up Trey Tucker.
Yeah, drop D Hop. He's not gonna do shit.
But I'm loving the fact that the Ravens are scheming like 2 plays a game for D Hop. Like 2 plays. Like it doesn't matter. These 2 plays, the ball is going to D Hop. And one's a touchdown play, the other is like a fucking 10+ yard play. It's retarded, but they're doing it like, D Hop, you're just gonna be out there playing the game. Don't worry about it. If you're open, you're gonna get the ball. But these 2 plays, we're gonna scheme for you. Directly for you. And it's worked
No,
the
yeah,
first 2
I
weeks.
get that.
Last week it didn't work.
But I don't know. I like looking at Jets. I'm trying to understand what they expect to improve on, especially trying to play Miami.
You see, I don't think
Because
the Jets are.
I mean Miami. It's hard to because I can't see what their strengths are.
Strengths. What Miami's or ours?
Miami's.
Miami's strength is that they can extend the field and run the ball. So your defense really has to scheme properly.
How many times have they been extending the field?
Well,
I watched the Colts game direct.
Yeah.
And then I watched all of Miami's games and they looked like complete ass every single game.
But they have everything that they need.
They have all the tools they need.
Yeah, all the tools.
But I feel like after this game, if Jets beat the Dolphins, I think McDaniels gets fired.
I can see it.
Oh,
my bad.
I'm not. I don't think McDaniels doesn't get fired at the end of the season, regardless.
And is that like? I feel like that's kind of sorry as fuck for us because they're like, oh shit, you lost to the Jets. Damn, they suck. Clearly, you suck. Now you're fired.
It's definitely, it's definitely a diss. I mean, I think it would be different if it wasn't a loss to us to drop them to 0-4. Like, if they had already won,
that plays a
if they had
factor.
won a game or two, and it was like they were 2-2 or 1-3 after this loss,
it might be different.
And then they decided to fire McDaniel. Then it would definitely be like,
I high key want to beat Miami because I have family business in this shit right now, and I don't want to hear none of my cousins talking shit. To be honest,
I don't want to hear shit either. I don't want to hear any.
Oh shit, Aaron Judge.
I do want to see Miami lose to us. Do I think we beat them? I don't know. I think it's going to end up coming down in the fourth quarter again.
I think it's going to come down in the fourth quarter too.
I think so.
I think it'll be a pretty high scoring game. I think
if Fields is in, I agree. Yeah, definitely high scoring.
Yeah. Like our offense needs to be like I think if we're gonna beat Miami, our offense needs to be like just as good or if not better as they were against Pittsburgh.
Because Fields is in. He's in concussion protocol.
Because as ass as the Dolphins are, they're not a great matchup for us, just because they have so many speed guys on their team. A-Chain and Tyreek and Waddle, and they don't have to do too much to get the ball into their hands.
No shit.
That could cause some problems for us.
I think that really fucks with our look, unless we're playing man with a coverage on Waddle. I think they could easily pass against our secondary easily. They can easily pass against the secondary. I think Garrett can lock down Hill.
What if Sauce isn't playing?
If Sauce
ain't playing, he'll play.
Shit.
He came back when he got hurt. He came back in that game.
Oh yeah, he did.
So I think
if he's playing injured, then he's gonna need some spy help. from a safety with holding down Hill.
Yeah.
But then
safety?
again,
Yeah, Malachi Moore.
God damn.
I'm just saying what should happen. All right, but
Yeah, that is what should happen.
like
Guess what?
even if we could lock down Hill, I don't know about the run game.
Yeah,
I don't think
know
our
about the run game.
our run defense has
I
been
feel like
horrendous.
everybody just read our run game after week 1.
Yeah. But I think if the quarterback can't run, our run defense might be okay.
I mean, to
Okay.
be fair, in the Bucks game, we were missing a dynamic, a pretty significant dynamic of our run game with Fields out. But yeah, Breece hasn't really been getting it done in the running game these past couple of weeks.
There are so many trick plays that fucking Ben Johnson ran last night that Engstrand could have ran. I'm like, what the fuck did you learn from this guy?
Wait, last night Ben Johnson's not on the Lions anymore,
or whatever.
No,
Sunday.
he's on.
John Morton's their OC now, I believe.
Yeah, he is. Whatever. Sunday. Who cares?
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know if you were talking about the Lions game or the Bears game.
Well, no, I was talking about the Bears.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They had that flea flicker. That was nice.
Yes. I said, what the fuck? Why can't we do shit like that?
Into it, but Caleb looked pretty good against the Cowboys.
He looked decent.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say before my internet died when we were talking about Michael Carter, you could potentially opt out of that deal after this year, but I don't know if the Jets want to do that because it would be another $8 million in dead cap hit, and the big reason why we suck right now is because we have all this dead cap money and we're basically punting this year because we have to eat all this dead cap from Aaron Rodgers and clean up the mess that was left behind.
Nonsense.
I already knew that.
Fucking nonsense.
Which is why it wouldn't be smart to fire everyone again after 1 year. For anyone out there who thinks that's a good idea.
No. I don't think
it's not gonna happen. Everybody's gonna be here for 3 years.
Yeah.
At least.
If it goes really bad, I could see them being gone after 2. But at a bare minimum,
it's terrible.
If these motherfuckers go 0-3 next year and we win 2 games this year, yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody.
Yeah, the temperature will be turned up. But there's definitely time to right the ship, but it'll get late early if the losing continues.
But I think y'all know my opinion on this whole situation.
We know. You never even want him back.
I already know how this is gonna go.
Jet Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I really
Fields MVP.
I really want Aaron Glenn to succeed as our coach in the long
I mean,
run.
I would look if he were to succeed, Justin Fields has to be the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree there. Otherwise, we're gonna get another head coach when we get a quarterback.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. He looked like he be having depression issues and shit like that. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. He looked like he's just out of place. And he looks sorry and just down all the time.
Who, Justin Fields?
Yes, Justin Fields.
Does he?
Well, do you mean with the Jets or just throughout his career?
Throughout his whole career.
Yeah.
Well, Honestly, man, he was on the Bears. I'd be fucking depressed being on the Bears too.
Yeah,
Well,
he was playing for like Matt Eberflus on the Bears, and then he
and then
got cast aside for Caleb
and he was
Williams.
also playing with Matt Nagy too.
Yeah, and Matt Nagy, and
Don't
then
play for niggas named Matt. Pretty much.
And then he goes to Pittsburgh, and he gets benched for Russell Wilson after starting.
Which I don't know why they benched him, to be honest with you.
I think
it's because they promised Russ the starting job.
Yeah.
Now Russ is getting benched for Jackson Dart.
Yep.
Not yet.
Yeah, they said he is.
They already said he is?
They announced it today. Yeah, Jackson Dart's starting on Sunday against the San Diego Chargers.
Yo, I want to say one thing about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is his own worst enemy. My bad, I can't say nigga, right? Well, fuck it.
Well, you just did.
I know. My bad. Anyways, this nigga doesn't want to run the ball. He doesn't want to
and he says it again.
He doesn't, my bad.
I think as long as you don't hard R it. Not to be the white guy policing you on what to say, but I think as long as you don't hard R it, it's fine.
But he wants to be.
You're telling him to say that.
But this is
That's the funniest shit ever.
This is my issue. He is a good quarterback when he scrambles and creates more time. He is a great quarterback.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to do that. He literally
I don't know what he wants to do.
No. Oh, no. I know exactly what he wants to do. He doesn't want to scramble. Anytime he's thinking like, oh, I got to get out of the pocket, he's like, no, I'm going to sit in the pocket. He is that dumb. I'm sorry. He's that dumb. If you watch him play, he will sit in the pocket longer than old Russell on the Seahawks would sit in the pocket. Old Russell would realize the pocket's collapsing. Let me scramble away. I can figure out what to do after, or I can scramble. Russell. I'm sorry, not new Russell. Old age Russell doesn't want to fucking scramble. He doesn't. I don't know. Watch
I can't tell you what he wants to do and what.
No. All I'm saying is compare this Russell to the Russell in the Seahawks when the Seahawks were good. Just compare that footage to where Russell sees the pocket collapsing. Just see what he does. Is he scrambling? Is he trying to create more time? Or he's just like, I'm a pocket quarterback now.
Yeah, but Russell wants to slant all the time.
Yeah. So?
Yeah, but did you not see that against the Cowboys?
Yes, the Cowboys, man. Come on.
Yeah, but the Cowboys were playing decent too.
Cowboys.
And the Cowboys should have whooped their fucking ass.
Not their defense. Their defense wasn't playing decent.
Yeah, and guess what? Jerry Jones said, "Oh, we need a dominant player on defense."
Yeah, we could really use.
We could really use a dominant player on defense. Oh, the one you just traded to Green Bay.
Yeah,
it's okay. They're gonna get another dominant player on defense and more.
Yeah, they probably will.
Yeah,
I think you know what?
Apparently,
they
tried to offer us the trade proposal that I brought up on the show. They tried to offer us.
They tried to offer us Micah Parsons
for Quinnen and 2 firsts, I think, which was
no. It was a first and like some players.
I think it was Quinnen and someone else.
I'm not.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Quinnen, a first, and then maybe a second or third, and then like a player or two.
No,
I would have done it.
No,
I would have done it too.
Green Bay gave up compared to what Green Bay gave up. Come on,
2 firsts and
to compare to what Green Bay gave up, they gave up 2 firsts.
Yeah, 2 firsts.
Why? So you would rather give up 2 firsts?
If you're in a position to have a late
trade for Micah Parsons? You know what? We could have had Micah Parsons for one pick if we took him over Zach Wilson.
I think if we honestly
one pick and Quinnen. Well,
I like Quinnen a lot.
Zach, sorry, yeah, you're right.
I like Quinnen. I like Quinnen a lot. But and I think he's been playing well this year. But I think that if we had Micah Parsons on this team instead of Quinnen Williams, I think we could potentially be 2-1 right now. Because we could have had Micah Parsons could have
he's a game changer.
Gotten some pressure and some game-ending sacks in these last 2 games.
Micah Parsons,
giving up 60 yards.
Dude, I've been saying this for like 2 years.
Let me just say, all right, we don't have Quinnen Williams anymore, right? Quinnen's gone. We got Micah. We got Micah as a linebacker. So obviously, our D-line. All right.
So who would we give up? Do we give up Jermaine Johnson or Will McDonald?
Jermaine Johnson.
Oh,
all right. I'm with that.
Now our D-line.
Because he's injured.
Quinnen gets double teamed. Still to this day. No, wait. Does he not still get double teamed or no?
Nigga, who cares?
Does who get double teamed?
No, you're right. Who cares? So any O-line we face is now not going to double team anyone on the D-line. They're going to double team Micah.
Yeah, but you also have another edge rusher.
So they're going to double team Micah. How well does Micah do in double teams? I'm curious.
I'm not entirely sure what his numbers are against double teams, but it would open up a lot for me.
Fire. He does fire.
It would open for Will McDonald. You're right. It would open for Will McDonald. But Will McDonald isn't being double teamed right now.
It would open up for him to get sacks.
He's still facing single coverage. So
that would mean
any offense everybody would do is say, let's focus on Micah.
Yeah, and then guess what? Middle linebackers are sacking the quarterback.
You're right, but right now they're focused on Quinnen.
Well, Quinnen's not there.
Right now they're focused on Quinnen. Right now they're focused on Quinnen.
Yeah, right now.
Coming through the interior.
Yeah, and you know what dominant players did? Like Aaron Donald, he beats the double team.
Yeah,
you're right.
Well, I think for the purpose of this exercise, you can't get without giving up.
Either way.
Well, no. But he beats Aaron Donald beats the interior. He's coming at the interior. He's not in the left tackle or right tackle on a consistent basis.
Dude, you're not going to find Aaron Donald in the next 10 years.
The best.
I don't think you're ever going to find an Aaron Donald again.
Maybe in 20 years.
Another great player like that, but just I don't know.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be to the same level. But you're going to find someone potentially close to him.
I'm just curious why y'all want an edge rusher over a dominant interior.
Because that's a more premier position.
It's the more premier position if you have interior rushing. If you don't have interior rushing, then what the fuck does any offense care about the exterior?
The Cowboys didn't have
Cowboys don't care.
Interior D-line.
They traded away all this shit.
The Cowboys didn't have good interior D-line until they got rid of Parsons.
Mm-hmm. Because our interior has been working real good.
Cowboys interior.
We've been so dominant, and we've been in the playoffs for the past 15 years. Psych.
That's the wrong number.
That's fair.
Look at Detroit. Look at Detroit. Aiden Hutchinson, drafted 2022. Dog. Yeah. He's been a dog, and he's not a pussy either. He said, "Fuck it, I'm coming back." Look at him now. They just won last night against the Ravens.
Still a dog. I love to have Aiden.
I wish we could have.
Yeah, if we could have, yeah, definitely.
Now compare edge rushers to defensive tackles. The only one that you may have an argument with is Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
Comparing them to what quarterback
Edge
pressure?
rushers in general. Yeah.
And like how much
In,
impact
in,
they have
in
on a game.
Yeah.
yes,
Because they're
right.
more like they're like basically the running. If you want to compare it, it's like a luxury to have a defensive tackle that could actually pressure the quarterback.
I wouldn't say it's a luxury, but
I think it
it's up
is.
there. It's up there. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I
You
understand what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean?
But yes, 100%. I know what you mean. My issue is that all right, if you don't have any interior pressure, yes, you're still gonna have to cover anyone coming inside. But you can focus you can focus protection on that rusher.
Right. But in that case, just find defensive tackles that are good at stopping the run.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. All right. I'm somewhat sold. Maybe Micah would be worth more than Quinn.
Would
Maybe.
you trade Breece Hall right now?
For?
Whatever.
Depends what it's for because right now I
I
don't
mean,
think our offense.
all right, nigga, we lose the next 3 games.
Then yeah.
Wait, you're saying do what if we lose the next 3 games?
If would you trade Brees Hall?
Yeah. If we lose,
You would.
yeah, if
Yeah.
we're
If
only
we lose
six.
the next 3 games, yeah. We're not competing this season, clearly. And
Is there anyone else
that would be trade
that you would
worthy.
trade? Yeah,
If
I
Quincy comes
wouldn't
back
trade anyone
and
on
he is
defense.
healthy, I would try trading Quincy.
Quincy.
No, I wouldn't. I would not do
I
that.
don't know how much you're gonna get for Quincy.
You're not gonna get
I
much,
mean,
but I
maybe
mean,
like
like,
a 6th round pick or something. But
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get much, but I mean, you could get something that you could maybe use as ammo in the next draft.
to move up, yeah.
And like Quincy's someone who he may not. I think Quincy's in his contract year, and I'm not sure if they're going to re-sign him or not.
But he also just got
I
injured.
don't. I you see. The thing is, I don't like Wilkes because I feel like he just doesn't know how to use the players.
He definitely
Like
doesn't know how to use the
Yeah.
linebackers.
he wants to make them play his system when he should just customize everything
Yeah,
to
like I
how
feel like
they play.
like the offensive
Yeah.
coaching staff, I feel like is doing a good job of like catering the
I
offense to the
I think
personnel.
they're doing fine,
I do not
and
Yeah.
feel that way with the defense.
it's the first time. It's the first time.
Yeah, well, it's
It's
not
also
Wilkes'
a
first
first time
time.
where our defense is just not catered to at all.
Yeah, but
Wilkes is like a
here's the
solid
thing.
guy
Here's the
with like
thing.
experience.
With defense, it's always easier to fix than offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always
And
But
now our offense looks better than the fucking defense.
was it
But yeah, this
what
is Quincy's
2 years
contract year, so
ago?
even if it is like a 5th or a 6th rounder, I would flip Quincy at the deadline if you're
I
not
mean,
competing.
might as well. I mean, he's not their guy.
As far
No.
as
Come
other
on. That's
players,
insane.
I
That's
don't know. I
insane.
mean,
See, Justin's
That's
attached to the
insane.
player still.
No, I'm attached to
Yeah,
our defense as an
Justin,
overall
you're
unit.
attached to the fucking
All right.
player.
All right. How many years ago was it since our defense was a top 5 defense?
Who was the motherfucker that made it a top
No,
five
no, 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 no,
defense?
no, no. Right now, you're blaming the coaching, and you want to get rid of players because of
It's
the coaching.
rightfully so.
But you want to trade players to adhere to the coaching that you don't like. So, how many years ago was it since our defense was top 5? 2,
Yeah, two.
2 fucking years
If
ago.
you're talking about five,
Yes. So we lost. We lost a couple of people. I can't fucking remember their names. Regardless, our defense
DJ
still
Reed.
good. Our DJ as well as the linebacker that we lost. No, sorry, the DT we lost to the Eagles.
oh, wait, are you talking about Hassan Reddick?
No. That's
No,
Wilkes.
he's talking about the one that went to the Broncos. What's his
John
name?
Franklin Myers.
Is Frankie
Yeah.
Myers. You're right. You're right there. Okay. So if that was replaced at an equal level, we'd still be a top 5 defense if we're being coached the same way, right?
How the fuck
If
should
if,
we?
if, if,
No, that's not how it works.
if we
What
were
you mean
being
under
coached,
Steve Wilkes' defense? Like if we still
This does
had
not. This is not how
no.
it
I'm saying
works.
if it's not Steve Wilkes' defense, are we still potentially top 5 if we can
Whose
replace it?
defense is it then?
Let's say we got fucking Olbrich back.
what,
We're not
as
we're
our head
not
coach.
getting
No.
Olbrich back. We're not getting Olbrich back. But I'm saying if it's not Wilkes'
I don't want
defense,
Ulbrich back.
I don't either.
This
I
is a
agree with you there.
terrible.
No, I'm just trying to say you're trying to sell off. You're trying to sell off an important part of a defense that could be top 5. That could be top 5 with the right coaching.
Okay.
With the right coaching,
Yeah.
as opposed to finding the right coaching for the defense. That's your solution: is sell off the fucking players for the fucking coach. Fuck the coach. Get the right coach for these goddamn players that are clearly good enough to play at a top 5 fucking level.
Didn't we just start
Why
off
would you
saying
want to
that?
get rid of the players?
Didn't we just start off saying we wanted to get rid of Wilkes?
Yes, but now you're saying let's get rid of Quincy.
I
We're
didn't.
saying
I never said get rid of Quincy.
what we're saying is if what we're saying is if we start
We were
0
talking as a hypothetical. If
you're saying
we
if we
do
start
get
0
rid
and
of
6,
Steve
like
Wilkes,
what pieces would you start selling off? And Quincy would
if
If we
be
get
we're
rid
one.
of
0 and
Wilkes,
6,
if we get rid
if
of
we're
Wilkes, I would
we
not want
started
to
off
sell
by
off
saying
anyone on
if we're 0 and
defense.
6, why would you keep any of these players? Just sell off your assets.
Yeah,
Why would you want?
Quincy's contract is up after this year anyway.
Yeah, it's not.
True. Well,
I mean, if you want
I'm
to talk about extending Quincy Williams, then that could be maybe a
then
discussion.
I would say it's worth it because
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's necessarily, granted, it might not be his fault because of the scheme and whatnot that he's in now.
So what were you saying? What were
It
you
doesn't
saying,
seem to be
Justin?
friendly to linebackers, but
I was saying this is
I,
the
I
same
wanted to
route.
get rid of the whole team.
This was the same route that the Seahawks took when everyone was like, 13th man, 12th man, whatever. And they had an elite defense. What route did they choose when their defense scheme changed? Get rid of players, right? Get rid of players.
Oh,
And it worked out.
I got it.
It worked
I got it.
out very well for the Seahawks. Because their defense is still elite. Their defense has been elite ever since they got rid of their elite players. Let's blame the players that play well. Let's get rid of them, as opposed to getting rid of a fucking defensive coordinator.
I don't think you can compare. I don't think you could. I don't think there's any world where you could compare our defense to the Legion of Boom, even when it was.
You're right. You're right about that. Since the Rex Ryan days, we can't compare our defense, at least. I agree with you there, but I'm just saying the strategy is the same. The strategy is, hey, we got this coach, and the coach can't fucking make it work. So let's get rid of the fucking star players.
Well, Quincy Williams isn't exactly a star.
Who said get rid of the star players?
No, he's not a star, but he fits. He's a cog in the fucking puzzle.
Who said get?
Right
I want to understand who said get rid of the star players.
Y'all want to get rid of Quincy?
He's not a star.
No. He's not a. My bad. All right, that's miscommunication on my part. Not a star player, but
he's a decent player on an expiring contract.
First of all, you're missing the context here. I said if we're 0 and 6,
yeah.
Are you keeping everybody?
I'm keeping everyone on the defense. Yes.
Okay. Well, there it is.
All right. I would have.
Wait. You just said that we have a defensive coordinator that can't make our defense work. If we go
Yeah.
0-6, it's not on the defensive coordinator. It's on our defensive players.
Oh no,
No, I
it's on the
said it's on the defensive coordinator.
I'm
I
saying
said
if
this
you're
earlier.
0-6,
So
Are you
why
fucking
are
dumb?
you getting rid of defensive players when you can get rid of the defensive coordinator?
Hecker, did I not say I would fire the defensive coordinator?
I think we're
You
all
did,
on board that we would.
when
I
you
think we're all on
posited,
board that we'd
you
fire
did.
the
No,
defensive
you
coordinator. I think
did.
it's more
But
like
when you posited the question, when you
you're in a
posited the
selling
hypothetical,
mode. So
you
you're in a
automatically
selling mode,
said
and you have a player that's
get rid
on
of
an
defensive
expiring
players.
contract. If you don't plan to keep them, it would make sense to get.
So you want a 30-year-old linebacker that's going to be there for another 5 years,
You
right?
go help another team
5 years
possibly
now.
win something, and if he's not going to be back anyway, then it makes business sense to try to recoup an asset for him. That's all I'm saying.
That
Exactly.
makes
No,
sense,
it's no
yes,
disrespect to
but
Quincy. I'm not saying
I'm
it's Quincy Williams' fault.
Let me tell you something right
It's
now.
not.
I have a
okay,
Quincy
so we
jersey,
get rid of
and
Quincy
Justin doesn't.
because of age.
Because what?
Because linebackers at 36, how old is he?
He's 30.
Linebackers at 30 can't perform well at 33. We can't give Quincy a 3-year contract. Can't do that.
I mean, he could perform. He's 29. I mean, he could perform.
We can't give him a
well into
3-year
his 30s.
contract.
We don't know.
Let's sell him. Let's make our defense worse because our defensive coordinator can't figure out how to make the defense work.
Is Quincy Williams under contract with the Jets beyond 2025?
That I don't know.
He's not. This is the last year of his contract. That's the only reason why I'm saying if you were 0-6 and the season was a complete lost cause, that it would make sense to trade him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we trade him.
It's not disrespect to him. I'm not saying he's the problem. I'm not saying.
Let's continue the hypothetical.
He's the reason why our defense is one of the worst in the league.
Let's continue it. The defense is one of the worst in the league. Wonderful. Terrible. That's not on Quincy, y'all said, right? That's on the defensive coordinator.
It's more on the defensive coordinator than it would be.
Okay. So Quincy, we trade him, we get whatever we get for him. Are we getting someone to replace him immediately, or are we getting someone that needs to learn?
You're in rebuild mode
another
at this
position.
point.
I mean, at that point, if you're 0-6, what does it really matter?
Yeah, all right. So let's say we just get another position. So our defense is terrible. Has gotten worse. No matter who the defensive coordinator is now, because we lost a player that was good in our defense with a pass coordinator. Yeah, so instead of replacing the coordinator and having someone that could replicate what we have been doing, we're gonna start over.
Or you lose Quincy Williams in free agency, you get absolutely nothing in return, and then it doesn't matter if you fire Steve Wilkes or not. You're still bringing, whoever the defensive coordinator is the next year. Quincy Williams isn't a part of it.
Yeah, Jamie and Sherwood looks like ass. By the way, that was a terrible signing.
Or you can sign him before the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, how much would you want to pay him? Would you give him like a 1-year prove-it deal, or are you signing him to a long-term deal?
It would depend on whether or not we get rid of the defensive coordinator.
All right. So say
we fire like ass right now. So
say Wilkes gets
doesn't
fired.
Mean they get rid of him. He could be the defensive coordinator for the next 3 years.
Yikes.
So if Wilkes gets fired, extend Quincy to a 3-year deal.
If Wilkes is fired,
yeah.
Why not?
Let's just keep Wilkes. Why not? Like Justin said,
Why keep Wilkes? Wilkes is clearly terrible.
you want him.
No, I don't. I never said I did. Not once.
Oh, okay.
Not once. All I'm saying is Wilkes can't make this defense work. His scheming does not work. Can we get a defensive coordinator that could work with this defense? Absolutely. Could the defense be so much better if we had that?
You have any ideas on who?
I don't. I don't do that research, so I don't know.
What if
y'all are saying get
what
rid
the
of the fucking
fuck
players,
makes your fucking arguments so goddamn bad?
No, y'all just saying burn it down. Burn it down. We have
nobody said burn it down.
I think if it's if you're 0-6,
0-6, you might as well burn it down.
Burn it down. I mean,
0-6.
It's already we've already kind of burnt it down.
It's halfway there.
Quincy Williams might be like another, Quincy Williams might just be like another ember in that burning of down.
Yeah, an ember that you can get.
What I'm saying is, I mean, yeah, if you want to, if the Jets extended him, I wouldn't be mad. As long as they didn't.
Why wouldn't you be mad? Wait. Why wouldn't you be mad for keeping a player that you're okay with trading?
I'm okay with trading him because if you could get a pick,
I
think that Quincy is
why
a fine
wouldn't
player.
You be mad?
I don't think
why
he's
wouldn't
great.
You be mad that we keep him? Forget trading him. Why wouldn't you be mad that we keep him? Because if you want to trade him, clearly
because he's a fine player and we have like no linebacker depth.
Okay, so lack of depth, so we can recoup that depth fairly easily.
Well, we're going to have a lot of cap space in free agency.
Okay.
There might be better free agent linebackers than Quincy Williams. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Absolutely.
They definitely could be. They definitely could be, and they would want to play for the Jets.
Oh, there is a lot.
Money talks.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because the Jets pay linebackers.
I mean,
too.
do we know that? I mean, they just paid one this offseason.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we know that Quincy Williams wants to be a Jet long term?
No.
We don't, but we do know that he's playing with his brother, and he likes it.
He does.
That might be a little bit of.
So we're a charity case now.
No, it's not charity because Quincy is serviceable.
He was.
Anything, I mean, I thought giving Quincy the contract we gave him before was charity because he didn't prove himself before we gave him the original contract. We gave him that contract mainly because Quinton was there.
Charity.
Tell me what Quincy did before we gave him his last contract.
Quincy was actually playing good.
No, tell me what the fuck he accomplished. Nothing. We signed him because he played well with his brother, but let's not use that as a reason to fucking keep our good fucking defense together. You're right. Let's fucking burn all bridges. Quinton's gonna be playing the same level. Clearly, his brother has no impact on how he plays. But let's continue.
Quincy had a good.
Anyone else? Let's sell the fucking house. Like, I don't understand how y'all can be like, all right, yeah, no, our defense is good, but our defense is terrible out of this defensive coordinator who's fucking shit and we hate him. But we're gonna fucking say, hey, we're gonna give you what you want, fire you later, and then just pick up our defense after that.
Listen, man, Quincy Williams is a good player, but he's replaceable.
No, it makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
My bad.
I don't know. I just think if you're 0-6, then you're looking at you should look into trading players.
0-6 is horrendous.
It
horrendous.
is horrendous. If you're 0-6, then
But
What
if
does it
Aaron
matter
Glenn
if you trade
hired
a player
Adam
with an
Gase
expiring contract?
and we went 0-6, would you say it's Garrett Wilson's fault?
No, but Garrett Wilson just
No.
signed.
But it's clearly Garrett
No,
Wilson's
no,
fault.
you're no, yes. Actually, Justin, because that's not a fair comparison at all. We just signed Garrett Wilson to a 5-year extension. We have him for the next 5 or 6 years of team control. Quincy Williams is out the door in like 3 months. That's the difference. You get an asset for an expiring contract. That's all it is. If you want to extend them, then fine.
You see,
all
right? You see players. You see the players that are actually producing, and the ones that are barely producing.
Yeah, Quincy.
But you can have
Quincy has
time.
never
Your
said
15 minutes
on record that he enjoys playing the game with his brother. He never said that. So let's excuse that. Why would Quincy go anywhere else if we don't offer him a contract that he thinks is acceptable? Why would he go anywhere else?
Maybe another team offers him
I'm asking
more money.
y'all. I'm asking y'all because y'all are saying trade him because as soon as he's available to be traded, he's going somewhere else.
Hey, I'm not saying trade Quincy Williams. I'm not saying trade Quincy Williams tomorrow. I'm saying if you're 0-6.
No. If we're 0-6, trade him.
Well, yeah. If we're 0-6, you think he's signing an extension? Hey, we're 0-6, but
because he's been playing so good, right?
Yes,
you love losing with your brother so much. Like you just want to play football with your brother for the rest of your career, no matter how much you lose. We'll offer you $1 million for the next 2 years. Just take it.
Well, one, it's not going to be only $1 million. It's going to be more because, well, he deserves more. But two, what championship team is looking at Quincy saying that's what we need? So what the actual offer is, Quincy, you join another team where you're going to be probably worked to death more because they literally have no one around them because there's no other team that wants you, that actually will pay you.
You don't know that.
That is not a championship caliber team.
Show me your sources.
So you're saying
my bad,
no championship.
my bad. Tell me, actually, let's go through championship teams and tell me which team is missing Quincy. Tell me which team is like,
right.
Yo, I need Quincy Williams.
I feel like
I need Quincy Williams.
I feel like you're contradicting yourself.
If I don't have Quincy Williams, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
You also know that injuries can happen too. Like
100% injuries can happen. Definitely.
Like if a linebacker, if like Zach Vaughn of the Eagles gets hurt, then maybe they need Quincy Williams if they want to make a run in another Super Bowl. If Zach Vaughn tears his ACL tomorrow.
Let's go through the teams. You want to start AFC?
Okay.
NFC?
All right. Wait. I want to understand. All right. Get your spurt out and then say whatever the fuck you got to say. And then I want to hear your solution to it.
Solution to what?
To whatever the fuck it is that you're talking about.
Oh, no. I just think it's absolutely wild to sell the team when clearly coaching is an issue.
Okay, so what's your solution? That's my point.
Get rid of Wilkes.
And
that's
higher.
Dog
shit. Exactly. That's what I thought.
You're right. Let's
stick
with Wilkes.
So you get rid of Wilkes and you would extend Quincy Williams. You want Quincy Williams. Yeah. You're adamant.
Get rid of Wilkes and then don't have a defensive coordinator at all. That's basically what it is.
You know what? No, fine.
No,
so let's say
there are plenty of defensive coordinators out there. I just
all
don't
right.
know all
Pick
their
one.
names. I don't know all their names, and I don't know.
Then do your research.
You're right. I do need to do my research for that. 100%. You are 1,000 fucking % right about that. But I don't think I'm wrong with thinking, hey, when your defense was top 5 2 years ago, and then all of a sudden you dropped without losing more than like 20% of your defense.
Look,
how did you drop that low? How did you drop that low?
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Okay.
Can I talk? Or are you gonna shut the fuck up?
I just want to know, how did our defense go from top 5 to bottom 5? Explain that to me.
I'll explain it clearly. It went from one coaching scheme to another.
Well, even that's not entirely true because even last year the defense was bottom 5.
Say it without coaching. Say it without coaching. It's not a coaching issue.
What do you mean say it without coaching?
This is a personnel issue.
I specifically just said this shit to you, and you clearly just went over your head.
Well, I think now now it's more, I think now that you could make an argument it's a little bit of both. I think the coaching sucks and the personnel kind of sucks too.
Oh, so it took 2 years of it being a coaching issue for it to become a personnel issue.
All right. Let me explain this shit real quick. 2021 defense on the Jets sucked, right? And then 2022, Saleh got his guys on defense. Whether it was Sauce, it was DJ Reed, it was everybody is fucking Solomon Thomas, JFM, all these motherfuckers, and we were in the top 5. We were top 5 defense for at least those 2 years, 2022, 2023.
Yeah, that's
at least. 2024, it started falling off.
Yep.
Because one, they got rid of a few key pieces. 2025, whole regime changed. Now they have to learn a whole fucking new defense, and now you expect them to do the same exact shit to be a top 5 fucking defense. Where the fuck does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
How?
For the defense being,
you're learning a whole new different defensive scheme now under a different coach, and it makes sense to you because you've done it before.
No, they clearly haven't done that defensive scheme before. They haven't done that defensive scheme before, so they're going to be worse at it.
Yeah, what makes you think that that's his guys? It's a whole different schemes guy.
Yeah, 100%. It is. It is. But you want to keep that scheme. You want to keep the Wilkes scheme.
I want to keep the Wilkes scheme.
Yeah,
nobody wants.
I was the first person to say, "Get the fuck out of here."
This is what I'm saying. Get rid of Wilkes. Why can't we bring someone in? Why can't we bring someone in that schemes similarly to what we need?
Why is that so fucking easy then? Why is that so easy?
It's just as easy as firing.
Shut up.
Nah, you said 2020, what? 2021, 2022. We were top 5.
No, we were 22 and 23. We were
22 and 23. That's it.
Sorry, 22, 23. We were top 5.
24, dog shit.
2 years later, all of a sudden we're dog shit, and that's because of the personnel.
Well, we lost a lot of personnel. DJ Reed was a big loss.
We did lose a lot of personnel, and want to sell off more personnel. So,
clearly, because you gotta understand.
No,
all right, Hacker talk.
All right, okay, so what you're telling me is you're adamant that Quincy Williams needs to be part of the solution, turning this thing around.
Clearly.
In 2026 and beyond, right? I don't think only Quincy. I think
so.
I think we need to keep our defense together for once.
Like who?
So we shouldn't be selling defense off if our defense could work together, but clearly it's not under Wilkes. So your solution.
So regardless if we're 0-6, 0-16. 0-9 at the trade deadline. No matter how many games we lose, you wouldn't trade Quincy no matter what, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So in order for Quincy Williams to be part of the Jets for beyond this year, he needs a new contract. So, like, how
3 years
many
max.
years and how much
3
money
years
are you
max.
giving him?
3 years max.
3 years, but like how much would you give him per year?
That I don't know. I'd have to judge it against everything else that we need. There's a lot of different factors there.
Well, there are a lot of different needs.
Yes,
So, I mean,
yes,
You're already fucked up.
and the fact that he hasn't performed in the past 2 years, where we've been fucking around with our defense, means that he deserves less of a contract than he might deserve. So we can probably
well, if he hits
underpay
the
him.
market, he's
Which means you might as well just draft a linebacker.
Or we can underpay a good linebacker for 3 years. That sounds
Okay,
like a
find
good
one.
decision to me.
Find a good one. Then.
Underpay someone that is already established. You want to go draft them.
Okay, then find one.
I don't want to find one. I want to underpay him because he hasn't performed.
Well, Matt Milano will be a free agent, but he ain't coming.
Oh yeah, he sure will. Long Island boy.
Why would you want Matt Milano?
Why wouldn't you? He's a linebacker, and he's pretty good.
Williams.
No shit.
No, he's definitely better. He's definitely better, and he's going to take a lot more off his salary cap for already promised linebacker.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Y'all keep saying shit without thinking about the defensive coordinator. Y'all keep saying, "Oh man, he's bad under this team." No. Y'all legit do. Y'all like, "Oh no, he's been bad. He's been bad." And then y'all say, "Oh, but he's been bad under this."
We're 0-3. That's not bad.
And it's all on Quincy, or is the DC?
It's not on Quincy. I'm just saying you could go the route of getting a pick for him.
All right. I'm gonna give you a real life. I'm gonna give you a real life example. If you had a manager and under a manager, your performance level was like 90, like your efficiency level was
so
90 to 99%, right? Your efficiency level under this manager was amazing. All of a sudden, you get another manager that's micromanaging you, making your job so much fucking more difficult. And then your efficiency level drops to like 70.
Then trade me.
That's
Let me go
your
somewhere
fault.
else.
That's
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Fault. I would get blamed as the employee because that's unfortunately how the work.
Get me the fuck out of here.
But realistically, it's not your fault. Like,
correct. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. Like, we're all in agreement.
So the change that should be made is getting rid of that fucking retarded manager.
Okay.
That's not
in
even
that situation.
You said,
in that situation,
should
we not get rid of the fucking retarded manager that just does not bring you to the level that you can perform?
Okay, so let me entertain this retarded hypothetical where you compare like a real life office job to like playing in the NFL. But I'll entertain it, okay? I'll entertain it. So, all right, so let's say under this hypothetical scenario, am I like under some sort of contract where like at the end of the year I'm not going to be with the company anymore, or am I like employed at will?
Yeah. No, you have a contract with the company. Sure, yeah.
My contract would be up.
Your contract depends on the manager.
Well, that's not how Quincy Williams' contract works. His contract
so your contract depends.
It was signed by a different manager who probably still expected to be here.
Yeah, so your contract depends on whatever Quincy's is. whatever parameters you need to understand it, that's the contract.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right, so if my so then I'll say that my contract to make it as comparable as possible, I'll say that my contract is ending at the end of the year, January 1st. I'm going to need a new job. if they don't extend me before then.
Yep.
I mean, if they wanted to, are you asking how I would feel or like?
No. I'm asking what the business would feel
What the company?
If you gave 2 years of great performance, and then all of a sudden a manager comes in and micromanages you, and now your performance is lower, they should fire you.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming there's 52 other employees at this company.
Yes, of course.
I mean, how is the whole? They're probably looking
it
at
doesn't
more
matter about
from a
them.
macro of
Doesn't
like,
matter about them.
how is this
It's
whole?
only about your performance.
You need a reason to fire somebody.
It's not though. It's about
Yes,
a whole
a
team.
reason to
and
fire
team
somebody.
building and
Or a
asset
reason to trade
management
someone.
is what it's about. It's not, this one guy performed better under.
Oh my God, he was so bad. I need to fire him
but
now.
Hacker, you were a top seller of this company. Like, you brought in a lot
And
of
now
money.
you want to fire him?
Why are we getting rid of you?
I don't. You said it.
You performed very well at your job.
If you're able to get something back for me rather than me just walk at the end of the year and go somewhere else for nothing, then maybe it makes sense to get rid of me.
Yeah, but we could always pick up another person and they could be as productive as you. Possibly. There's that possibility.
Possibly.
That possibility that we could pick up someone and they'll be just as good as you. But we're not going to talk about how good you were 2 years ago, because the past 2 years.
Hey, in a sales job, they don't care what you did 2 years ago. They care what you're doing now.
Right.
They care what you did today. They care what you're doing tomorrow.
So that's how we should treat NFL players as well.
I mean, it is a what have you done for me lately? I mean, sports is a what have you done for me lately type of business too. And
100%.
Sometimes, sometimes players aren't, sometimes players don't perform well, and maybe it's not their fault. I think Quincy's had a fine year so far. I'm just saying, if you're this whole discussion started because we said if we were 0-6, like, who would you start to, look at trading? And I'd say pretty much anyone with
no
one.
I said no one on the defense. Not a single soul on the defense. I wouldn't trade.
I mean, if that's how you feel, then that's fine. I don't agree.
Right? You can't just agree to disagree. Like,
I tried,
fuck?
dude. I tried agreeing to disagree a half hour
dumb.
ago, but we're still doing.
I think it's dumb.
Oh no!
We can agree, disagree.
That's fair.
All right. You keep your defense, and we'll keep our offense.
Yeah.
Let's agree to disagree.
Can't win a game.
But I mean, if we lose Quincy and we get, if we lose Quincy and he walks in free agency and we get nothing, that would stink. That's all.
That would suck.
Really? I really wouldn't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
Why would he walk though? Why would he?
I don't know. He might. Someone else might offer him.
Who fucking cares?
Because
a variety. Maybe he
enjoys playing with his brother.
Maybe he likes.
Nigga, I could give a shit if Quinnen walked.
Oh my God, he's not an elite linebacker, but he's a linebacker that works for our system that likes playing with his brother. Why the fuck wouldn't you offer him a contract?
Well, we don't know if he works. We don't know if he works for this system yet. To be fair.
No, you're right. You're right. He doesn't work for the system. That's why we got to get rid of Wilkes. But y'all are like, hey, man.
And we don't know. And guess what? We also don't know.
Get rid of him. He doesn't.
We also
work
don't
for
know
Wilkes.
if. We also don't know if he's going to be. We also don't know if he's going to fit whoever the next defensive coordinator's scheme is. We don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It's not like, get rid of him. He's a bum. He stinks.
It doesn't matter
this is
if
someone
he doesn't.
On an expiring contract that if your season's in the tank, you could get something for. That's all. That's all. That's the only angle I'm like coming at this from.
That he can get more money elsewhere if he's performing well.
He could or he couldn't. I don't know. I'm just saying, for us in our situation, if you could get a pick for him, it could be worth what? It could be worth it.
Yeah, that's retarded.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry. To me, it is. It is.
And that's how you're
like,
always
all
going to
right.
be a loser.
Okay. All right.
That's
so
fine. I think it's dumber to, I think it's dumber to just let players walk for nothing in a lost season when, you have nothing to compete for now when you actually have them. But that's okay.
Okay. So
that's okay. Let's
right.
do we want to do picks? Do we want to just do the Jet game? What do we want to do?
Wait. What will we get for Quincy? Like maximum. What's the maximum we can get for Quincy?
Well,
probably a 5th round pick.
Right now,
amazing. That's amazing. Holy shit. I want a 5th round pick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's what's.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
No, it's not better than. Oh my God! Holy shit!
So you'd rather lose him for nothing than lose him for a draft pick. Understandable.
No. The human factor of this.
Would you rather find a lottery ticket on the floor?
I'm still so surprised
Here, I'll do a stupid
that
analogy.
You're walking NFL players.
You're walking to work and you see a lottery ticket on the floor.
Wait. No. Our NFL players, human beings.
Yes.
Y'all aren't treating them that way.
Oh, he is a human being.
Oh, now.
Wherever he goes, Quincy Williams.
There was
I think he's a great human
factor. There's no human factor in anything y'all said about Quincy Williams. None.
We're talking about running a business.
Oh, really?
Yes, we are talking about running a business, 100%. And running a business,
everyone.
Oh my God! You don't need it. Everyone. You don't need to fucking do it, everyone. Holy fucking shit! Holy shit!
Your focus can get so fucking depleted. It's insane.
No, my focus isn't focused on whatever fuck y'all are focused on. You're talking about human business, and you're like, oh yeah, not all is business. Like, nah. Quincy and Quinn love playing together. Do they not?
I'm sure they do.
And that has no effect on their game.
What the fuck does it matter?
What?
I'm sure it does, but at the end of the day, what
matter? Yes, what does it matter?
What does it matter when the best you've done with Quinnen and Quincy Williams on the same team together is you've won 7 games. That is the peak of Quinnen and Quincy Williams being
they've been so great.
They're not
wait, and Edgar, and
they're playing well together. They're doing their jobs well, but you're winning 7 games at the end of the day.
And that's on Quincy and Quinnen. That's
not entirely.
Fault. No, it's entirely their fault because you're blaming the.
That's not what I said in the slightest. Anyway, we gotta end this podcast soon, so let's move on.
Let's do it, please.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and end it.
I'm sick of this shit. A lot of contradictions right now. If you really want me to, but I'm not doing it.
Please do.
Because you know what? Because Justin, you play this game where I say we start something out, and you take what I say out of context, and you make it sound like I'm saying, "Oh yeah, just get rid of this bum."
Thank you.
All I said. This started as, if you're 0-6, what players are you trading? You're trading Breece Hall? Yeah, that makes sense. Who else's contract expiring?
Out of context every fucking time.
You see,
and then that turns into yeah, Quincy Williams is a bum. It's all his fault. You start putting a bunch of shit in our mouths that we never said.
Hang on a second.
Bad faith. You are a bad.
No, we're not hanging on for shit. I don't want to hear it.
All right, I'm wrong. Even though you're
not wrong. Neither of us are. None of us are.
No,
right
Edgar, you just said I brought up a point, and then you said a point which you refuse to acknowledge, and then I said
he's still going.
I didn't turn it into the Williams issue until
you did.
The Williams issue. Oh my God!
No, it was clearly I said.
Edgar literally just said how it happened. He literally just said how it happened. And I agree. That's exactly how it happens. I'm just bringing another factor into it that y'all just dismissing as if it means nothing. As if
Okay,
what factor?
I also
brothers?
first of all, I brought a factor into.
Okay.
See, this is what you do. You get mad and then you shut the
No,
fuck
I'm
up.
not mad. I'm
So,
not
all
mad.
right,
I'm listening.
here's what I'm saying.
I just wasn't listened to, so now I'm listening.
Nigga, we heard you the whole fucking 2 hours. What are you talking about?
Yep.
I said we. It was the whole thing about uh, the defensive coordinator going sucking, and then we go 0-6. And I said, if we fire him, why? You said, why would we get rid of all the players? You said, oh, Quincy Williams. Oh my
Let's
God.
run this back because that was not the premise. If we fire
That was
Wilkes,
the premise.
why? If we fire Wilkes, why are we trading away the defense?
Because we're 0-6.
But that's on Wilkes.
If you're 0-6 and he's on an expiring contract,
but that's on.
That just is what it is.
0-6, we gotta make this like we have a more realistic conversation.
No, it is what it is.
Let me get back to you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Sure, whenever. You don't gotta get back to me. Y'all are right.
Oh, I will. Because you're gonna forget that it even happened.
All right. We should fire Wilkes. We should get rid of Quincy. We should sell anyone who's on our defense. We should trade.
Are we 0-6 yet? No. Then shut the fuck up.
I'm saying if we're 0-6, this is the.
Are we 0-6?
If we're 0-6, this is.
If we're 0-6,
wait.
Do you think we're gonna be 0-6?
Do you disagree with anything I said?
Do you think we're gonna be 0-6?
That doesn't matter.
Why doesn't that matter?
I think it kind of matters.
Because that's my personal opinion on how the Jets are going to be. Doesn't matter if we're 0-6 or not. If we're 0-6, this is how you think.
If we're
right.
3-3, then...
So if we're 0-6 and then I express my viewpoint, you would change your viewpoint.
So, okay, let's keep Quincy and then suck dick more.
No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. If we're 0-6, would you change your viewpoint?
Of what?
Whether or not to trade Quincy Williams.
Of trading Quincy, trading anyone who's worth trading.
No, I want to keep all of them. I'm keeping everybody.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. Is that something you want to do? If we're 0-6, trade the house. Restart.
No, I want to keep everyone.
I feel like that's not how you believe. So
I just said I want to keep everyone.
Yeah, but you're just saying that to be fucking counterintuitive. So that doesn't.
I said what I said.
Yeah, but you're being a fucking petty asshole.
I want to keep everybody
I'm at
on
least
the team
acknowledging
because I want to find the coach that can coach them up.
Yeah, you got Aaron Glenn and Wilkes.
Yeah, there you go. You got this. You solved the issue.
Look, my personal
just put Aaron Glenn in there, and you're good.
I like Aaron Glenn's coaching. I think he chose the wrong defensive coordinator.
I agree with you.
Yeah, no shit.
I agree with you, and we have different.
I don't want to get rid of defensive pieces until we get rid of the defensive coordinator.
And I'm
That's
not listening.
the difference.
Can I make something clear?
That's the difference.
Can I make something clear? I'm not putting my stick in the mud and saying we should definitely trade Quincy Williams. What I'm saying is I think it's something that could go either way. Like if you want to sign him to, if you wanted to sign him to a 3-year extension, like I wouldn't be upset by that. But if they decide,
honestly,
he's not going to stay,
care less.
We should trade him, I wouldn't be upset by that either.
I could care less. I just really wanted to piss Justin off, to be honest with you.
It doesn't piss me off. I'm just saying, hey, man, this logically, this is what makes sense to me. This is what makes sense to me.
Because
Get
I
rid of
already
Wilkes.
told you both
Get
of
rid
you
of Wilkes.
that this
Wilkes
season is already
terrible.
a shithole.
Yes, and we're
Unfortunately,
So
starting.
I don't even care.
Play out. We're starting to see it play out. Let me put.
y'all
Let
put
me
Wilkes
make
onto me in the offseason. I didn't know shit about Wilkes. Y'all like, yeah, no, Wilkes would be good. Wilkes is
Yeah,
fucking terrible.
Wilkes already got. He went to 49ers and shook
He got
hands, said,
fired after they
"Yeah,
lost
fuck
the
this
Super Bowl with
motherfucker."
Chiefs.
After 1 year, yeah, because he's
Yeah,
so fucking good.
clearly.
And you know what's
Clearly,
fucking me
with
up
a
right
team
now?
that always has good defense, he
You
could
know,
have fucking.
you know what's fucking me up right now? Justin is right above Aaron Glenn's 8-pack abs, and I'm like, this nigga is fat as shit.
It does kind of look like Aaron Glenn's body is an extension of you right now. Anyways, what are you guys' predictions for Jets Dolphins? Final scores, who's winning?
Oh god. Justin goes first.
I already said it's gonna be a fourth quarter game.
He wants to
And
score.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins at.
You're gonna pick the Dolphins.
Wow. That means the Jets are gonna win.
Gotta try to put the jinx against the Jets. But
Nigga, I think you should pick against the Jets every single week. Don't do it now, though. Do it next week. All right, next year.
I have, and we're 0-3. Clearly, that's worked.
I think you picked us to beat the Steelers.
Well,
I think
yeah,
I did pick him to beat the Steelers.
You picked us to beat the Bucks.
I did.
So he's been in the close games.
I thought the Bucks were gonna win. It's just I gotta hope for the Jets. I had to hope for the Jets, and now I'm at a point where I'm not hoping for the Jets. I'm not at all.
Understandable. So you think the Jets lose to the Dolphins?
Yeah,
on Monday.
Can you put that hashtag back? That Mo was right.
Yeah, I'll keep it up forever.
28-21.
Nice.
28-21. All right,
I knew this was gonna be a dog shit season. I think you know what? I think the Jets fucking win. And I'm gonna say 23-17.
All right. I think the Jets. I also think the Jets win. I think it's a high scoring game. I think we win 30-27.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Shit, maybe I bet on the Jets.
No.
I got a hedge.
And stay your ass over there.
Hedge what? If you're hedging, hedge your happiness and bet on the Dolphins.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that's very good. All right, you want to do? You know what? I was thinking about maybe we'll do it next week of incorporating a betting section on this podcast.
Yeah, we could do that next week because we are out of time. We've already been going for too long.
Yeah.
Thank you, Quincy Williams and Steve Wilkes for that beautiful segment. But
yeah, shit.
We'll definitely.
I would love to see Quincy do work on another team.
Yeah, no. If he's an All-Pro, if he leaves and he becomes an All-Pro, then by all means, dunk on us for the rest of our lives. By all means, but
he ain't gonna be an All-Pro. He's too old for that shit. But I want to be fucking crucial.
We'll see what happens, but that'll do it for us. Let's go Jets. Let's fucking win a game, please. We will see you next time. Don't worry, I'll edit that. I'll do some heavy editing probably on this one, but yeah, unlock the swag. The swag unlock. See you next week. Peace.